All right, welcome everybody to Lawrence LaRock Gymnasium, home of the Lancers. This is going to be a non-league bout with the varsity girls. It's your Norton Lancers taking on the visiting Foxborough Warriors out of the Hockomock League. The Lancers come in middle of the pack in the Tri-Valley, and the Warriors are the same in the Hockomock League, both in the middle, both solid teams. We'll set the lineups for you momentarily. This game brought to you by NortonMediaCenter.org. Jeff Carr and David Bowie here with the call. NortonMediaCenter.org brings you all your local sports, events, and political meetings. They do a great job for the community. Here we go, Destiny McGrath to serve. We will set Foxborough's lineup also for you momentarily. Number 12 goes, nice dig. Here comes Norton. Oh, and that's going to be point over to Foxborough. It'll be Grace Fortune to serve. You also have out there number 10 is Nelson, number 7, Maddie O'Brien. There's the first service. That's Wang. Gonna put it away. And that is a nice kill by Norton. That kill was by Alexis Fleming, number 9. So 2-1 Foxborough. You also have Treweek for Foxborough. Nice play up front by Norton. Goes for the kill. There's Wang. Fleming block. So that's a point over to Foxborough. You've got Wang, McGrath, Fleming. You have Gilbert, number 21, one of the captains, Caroline Daly. And it's going to be number 3, Addish to serve for Foxborough. There's Gilbert, Wang. Goes to the block. Nice dig. Nice play by Foxborough. Here comes Foxborough. Addish strides. McGrath with a nice save. That's Wang. Another one by McGrath. Ball is in play. Wang's just going to get it over. There's Addish. They're trying to set up Addish again. Deep down low. Oh, goes off the head of Fleming, and also out there for Norton, number 15, Alexandra DeRoss, a sophomore. So Addish to serve again. The score needs to be adjusted. There's Gilbert, tries to go deep. There's Treweek for Foxborough, now Addish. McGrath to Wang. Setting up, tried to set up Daly. So that's point Norton, and we'll have to check the score. I think it's 3-2. Foxborough leading. And now it's adjusted. And it's going to be DeRoss serving for the Lancers. So big serve there. And a nice play. That's by number 12, Grace Boudreau for Foxborough. So substitutions. Out goes DeRoss. And in comes Abby Leo for your Lancers. So it'll be serving Foxborough, and it's going to be number 12, Boudreau, who just had the kill to put her team up 4-2. Lancers trailing 2. Game 1, best of 5 match. Oh, it just goes off of Leo in the back. She's joined by McGrath and Fleming in the back. And Daly, Wang. And Gilbert up front. Boudreau to serve. To the middle, that's McGrath. Back and forth they go. McGrath saves it. Oh, Fleming tried to get it. So nice play by number 11. That's Shannon McDonald for the Warriors. So the Warriors go up 6-2 on the serving of Grace Boudreau, senior. This serve, McGrath handles that easily. There's Gilbert over to Wang. She gets it over. That was 5. Keefe with the lefty. And they call the tip, so the point goes over to the Warriors. A nice play by Keefe. Emma Keefe, a junior. Boudreau to serve again. So McGrath calls for it and gets it. There's Gilbert. They get it over. And that point is in. Another nice play by Shannon McDonald up front for the Warriors. McDonald also a junior. So Lancers down 6 early. Looking to get right back into this. Goes to the middle, that's Leo. There's Wang. Sets up Daly. Nice try, but Daly with the kill puts it away. So a nice play by the captain, the senior. And it looks like it'll be number 9, Alexis Fleming, the sophomore, to serve. Oh, and it's just low, so it goes into the net, and the point will be Foxborough's. So substitution. In comes number 20, Katant, for the Warriors. There's Wang. Go for the block, and that was put away by number 5. That's Emma Keefe. So the serving of Maddie O'Brien. She's a senior. Here comes Norton. Wang trying to set up. McGrath just gets it over. And now Keefe goes for the kill and gets it again on the set from McDonald. So McDonald sets up Keefe, who puts it away. Norton down early. Head coach Kelly Allen and giving encouragement and always teaching on the court. So that's a ace there. So next year 12-3. O'Brien to serve again. So she's found a soft spot, but it was a nice play by Norton to get it back, and that's going to be a Norton point. So fine play by Fleming in the back to keep that alive, and it'll be Daly to serve. McGrath, Wang, and Gilbert up front. Nice serve there. Oh, it put away up front by number 8. That's Breland Gilbert, the captain, the senior. Put it away. Norton cutting into that lead. Daly, another captain, to serve again. So Foxborough looking to set up. That's Keefe who just gets it over. Here comes Norton. Wang trying to put it away. And it's blocked by McDonald. So Wang went for the kill. Donald blocked. Here comes number 10. And she'll serve. Number 10 for the Warriors is Nelson. Just out of bounds. So the score 13-5. Nelson to serve again for the Warriors. Goes to Wang. Daly want to reset it. Blocked by Catan. And Catan's going to get the point for the Warriors. So with the score, game 1, Foxborough 15, Lancers 5, timeout on the court. All right, we're back out of the timeout, 15-5. Nelson to serve again. Wang's going to go for the kill. Here comes Foxborough, who's going to try. And that was an attempt by Sarah Carroll, number 16, a senior by Foxborough, but it just went out of bounds. Gilbert will serve. Substitutions. In comes DeRoss, number 15. Big serve. That was a nice play. Wang's going to get it and gets the point. Nice play. Daly and Wang combined, so 15-7. So Gilbert will serve, Braylon Gilbert. Big serve. Here comes Norton again. DeRoss goes for the kill. Gonna try and set her up again. McGrath just gets it over. Now Foxborough's turn. McDonald just gets it over. Back and forth they go. Perfectly placed. So perfectly placed by Fleming. And that cuts further into the lead. So Gilbert serving, trying to cut further into this lead. And an ace for Gilbert. So Norton on a mini run right now has cut the lead to 6. 15-9, game 1, best of 5. Another big serve. Oh, DeRoss tries to put it away, but couldn't quite get it to go. So point over to Foxborough. 16-9, Foxborough. And it looks like Casey O'Keefe. Casey O'Keefe serves into the net for Foxborough, so that's point over to Norton. And it'll be Destiny McGrath, the junior, for Norton to serve. Out goes Catan. In comes number 2, Grace Fortune for Foxborough, Dave Griffin's Foxborough team. Big serve by McGrath. Now Fortune just gets it over. McGrath goes to the floor. You can hear the crowd. Crowd all over this. Here they come again. Daly just gets it over. There's Fortune. They're trying to set up. Oh, and it looked like Boudreau went for the kill and didn't get it. So point over to Norton with McGrath serving. Chance to cut the lead to 4. Boisterous crowd here tonight. You can see everybody wearing pink on the Norton side. Trying to raise funds for the Ellie Fund, support cancer research. So point to Foxborough. It'll be number 2, Grace Fortune, to serve. Her team leading Norton 17-11. Wang gets it. Now Daly returns the favor to Wang. Big one. Fortune's going to try and get it over. And that was number 12, Boudreau, who gets it back for Foxborough. Here comes Foxborough. Boudreau set up, goes for the kill. Nope, that's Gilbert. Comes big play and a big save by Nelson. But it's going to be Norton. Well, great play both ways, both sides of the net. 17-12, it'll bring up Wang. Number 4, Victoria, the senior. There's Fortune. It's it over to Grace Fortune. Back and forth they go. Oh, and it's point, a nice play by Foxborough. So substitutions coming in. Looks like 5, Emma Keefe. And number 3, Addish. And you've got 2, Grace Fortune, Kelsey Trewick's out there, number 1. Oh, Addis with the serve, and it goes into the net. You've also got Madison O'Brien, number 7, and number 12, Grace Boudreau for Foxborough. For Norton, you've got Kelly, Gilbert, and Fleming up front. You've got DeRoss serving, McGrath and Wang in the back with her. There's Trewick into the net. It'll be point Norton. So we've got a close one now as Norton closes the gap on the serving by DeRoss. So DeRoss will serve. Lot of pace. That's Addish. He's trying to set Addish up again. Wang plays it off the net, a nice play, and Fleming and Gilbert up front also. Big play. And I think that was Fleming on the side with the big kill. Nice try by Trewick to save it, but she couldn't do it. So timeout on the floor as Norton closes the gap, 18-15, game 1. So we're back from the timeout. DeRoss will be serving. Wang and McGrath in the back. You've got Gilbert, Fleming, and Daly up front for Norton. Norton trailing 3, game 1. Well played first game of this match. And that's going to be tough, but there comes Trewick with a nice play and gets it over. That was number 7, Maddie O'Brien. Back and forth we go. Boudreau. Referee blows the whistle, and it's going to be a double hit. It's going to go back over to Foxborough. So Foxborough takes a 19-15 lead. And it'll be number 12, Boudreau, to serve. So out goes number 8, Casey O'Keefe. In comes Shannon McDonald to take her spot at the front line. Boudreau to serve. That's McGrath. Now Wang's going to try and give it. Big save. It's in with a big hit. And Gilbert puts it away. So Gilbert along with Daly and McGrath up front. You've got Wang back there, and you've got number 2, Abby Leo, and serving will be Alexis Fleming. Oh, she goes for the spot, and it doesn't get it. Into the net it goes. So with that point for Foxborough, Norton trailing 4, and in comes Catan, number 20, to join the frontline mates for Foxborough. Battling. Oh, an extra hit. So that's going to be a point on the service of Maddie O'Brien. Number 7, 21-16 Foxborough. Just hits the net. Nice play by Daly. Keeps it alive. There's McDonald for Foxborough. And now Daly again. There's Catan trying to set up her teammate. Goes deep. And it does get in. So nice play by Catan and McDonald to put Foxborough up 22-16. Fine play for Norton to keep that ball alive. And we've had lots of nice rallies here both ways. So O'Brien to serve again. And that one's low. So that'll be a point for the Lancers. So your Lancers trailing by 5 late in this first game of this best-of-5 match. It'll be Caroline Daly to serve for Norton. Number 21. Big serve right down the middle. That's Boudreau. Now there's McDonald. Go for it. Oh, they call it in. Substitutions come in for Foxborough. So that point called in. It goes over to Foxborough. And with that point, they go up 6 over the Lancers. So big serve by Pam Nelson, number 10, for Foxborough, and it puts Foxborough in reach of winning game 1. So Nelson with another big serve. They go low. Nice play by Fleming there to keep it alive. Beautiful play by Fleming, and it results in a Norton point. So 24-18, Gilbert, number 8, to serve. Substitution. In comes DeRoss, out goes Leo. Gilbert with a big serve. And that's going to be result in a point. So Nelson tried to return for Foxborough, but it ends up a Lancer point. Lancers cut the lead to 5 for Foxborough. Oh, and a nice try by Daly. But McDonald, number 11, puts it away for Foxborough as they take game 1, 25-19. We'll be back for game 2 in just a minute. All right, we're back for game 2. So up front for Norton, you've got McGrath, DeRoss, and Wang. And it looks like you have Fleming, Gilbert, and Daly in the back. So Foxborough takes game one, 25-19. In a well-played match, a lot of good points. Norton now trying to get back in it. Plenty of time. So Foxborough will serve. So, and a big serve. So first point off the Casey O'Keefe serve for Foxborough goes to Foxborough, 1-0. So goes to the middle, that's Fleming. Now Daly's gonna set up Wang. She goes deep, now back, here comes Foxborough. They try for the kill, but it sails out of bounds. And that was Sarah Carroll tried to put it away. And that's going to bring McGrath will serve. All tied up at 1 for Norton. Booming serve, low. Perfectly placed serve. So McGrath gets the Lancers a lead here in the second game. Best of 5. So Destiny again with another booming serve. Foxborough tries to put it away up front. That was Carroll again. Point over to your Lancers, 3-1 Lancers early second game. McGrath with another beautiful serve right to the middle. That's Trewick gets it. Now we come back. Now Fleming's going to try and put it away. Beautiful save. Oh, and she went for another kill. A little miscommunication as both DeRoss and Fleming were going to try and go for it. So beautifully played by both teams. 3-2, Lancers lead. And that's going to bring up Grace Fortune to serve for the Warriors. Daly trying to set up Fleming, just gets it over. Carroll tries for the kill, but nothing doing. Here comes Wang. Beautiful play by Wang. So 4-2 Lancers. So you have DeRoss, Daly, and Fleming up front. You've got Gilbert, McGrath, and now serving is Wang. So there's Trewick. Woodrow. Now Fleming for Norton. Gets it back from Wang. Goes to put it away, and she does. Wow. What a kill by Fleming from Wang. So 5-2. Lancers have put that first game behind them. Now Wang serving again. That's Trewick now. Go to middle. That's Woodrow. Wang trying to set up to Ross. She goes to the kill. Trewick right there. Here comes Woodrow for Foxborough. Nope, McGrath, Wang, and here comes Fleming. Nice play by Trewick and a nice play by number 7, Maddie O'Brien, and we're back. There's McGrath. Wang's just got to get it over. She does. Here's Trewick to O'Brien. Woodrow tries to put it away. Now we just got to go over. Daly tries to go. What a beautiful point. So 5-3 as Foxborough takes that one, and we've got substitutions for Foxborough. So back and forth we go. Lancers up 2 still. I just want to remind everyone this game and match brought to you by NortonMediaCenter.org. So nice play by Gilbert. She goes low, but it just goes out of bounds off the service of Sarah Addish. So Addish to serve again. Norton up 5-4. Addish with the low serve. Daly gets it. There's Wang. Got to give it back to Daly. She's just got to get it over. Oh, there's 7 O'Brien, and there's Woodrow. Woodrow puts it away. So point over to Foxborough on the as Woodrow puts it away. We're going to check the score. It's reading 5-5, and I think that's correct. Addish to serve. Here's Wang going to try and set up Daly. She tries the little tip. Nice play by Foxborough. They just get it over. Going to set up to Ross with a little punch. So back and forth they go. Oh, O'Keefe. Emma tries to put it away, number 5, but it's short. And Norton will go up 6-5, and that'll bring DeRoss to the service line. She'll be matched with McGrath and Wang in the back. You've got Daly, Gilbert, and Fleming up front. So DeRoss serves to Trewick. Woodrow tries a little sneak, goes in for Foxborough. Nice play by Madison O'Brien for Foxborough. And there's Fleming, tries to put away, there's Trewick. So back and forth they go. There's Emma O'Keefe, tries, and it's out of bounds. So another point, Lancers. And it looks like we've got a timeout on the floor, and I believe the Lancers are up 8-5, game 2. So we're back after the timeout, and the scoreboard's going to read 7-5 Lancers. It'll be DeRoss to serve. So a lot of pace on that. Woodrow just gets it over, and it's in. So nice play by number 12, Woodrow, for Foxborough. Closes the gap to 1. Now in comes Leo, out goes DeRoss for the Lancers. She'll join, looks like McGrath and Fleming in the back. And you have Gilbert and Wang and Daly up front. Can't quite see. It looks like Woodrow serving. There's McGrath. Tries to set up Wang. So Woodrow serving, ties it up. You've got Woodrow, you've got Addish, you've got Graves Fortune, you've got McDonald, you've got Madison O'Brien out there for the Warriors. Gilbert tries to put it away. Nice play by Woodrow. McDonald tries the tip. Nice play by Wang. Gilbert tries to put it away, and she does. So in comes Jamie Walsh, and out goes Fleming. Walsh to serve for the Lancers. Lancers up 8-7, game 2. Foxborough took the first. Nice play by Gilbert up front to try and knock that over. Wang with a nice save, and they're going to call a catch. So that point's going to go over to the Warriors. So all tied up. It's going to bring Madison O'Brien to the service line. Catan comes in, number 20 for Foxborough. Out goes Grace Fortune. Nice play by Daly. Wayne's going to try and set up Daly. He tries to put it away. Looks like it's blocked by McDonald up front. So Foxborough up 9-8 now. Madison O'Brien, number 7, to serve for the Warriors. But it doesn't quite get there. So we're all tied up again as we go back and forth in this game 2. Important game here. Daly to serve. Joined in the back by Leo and Walsh. Up front, McGrath, Wang, and Gilbert. So there's O'Brien trying to set up McDonald. Back and forth. Catan's going to set up McDonald. Nope, kept in by Leo. Over it goes by Walsh. Back and forth we go. This well-played game. Emma O'Keefe tries to put it away. McGrath just goes over. Back and forth. There's O'Brien to set up Keefe. Nice block by Wang. As Emma Keefe tried to go for the kill, Wang was there for the block. Lance is up 10-9, and Daly will be serving for your Lancers. Crowd definitely into this match. And here we go. McGrath and Leo tried to get it over, and that's going to be 4. So that point goes over to Foxborough. That'll tie it up at 10 substitutions. So in comes number 10, Pam Nelson, for Foxborough, and she'll do the serving. And also, McDonald tries to put it away, and that's Gilbert who tries to return the favor. Oh, that's in. So nice play by number 16, Sarah Carroll for Foxborough. And I think that puts Foxborough up 11-10. It does. They just changed the score. So Nelson to serve. There's Wang. Look at the set. Daly's going to try and set Wang up again. She goes to the kill. Back and forth they go. There's Carroll. That's Walsh. Leo. Now you got to go over. That's Gilbert who just gets it over. Go for the kill. And it's Norton ball. So point Norton. So all tied up at 11. Substitution. DeRoss comes in. And it looks like Leo goes out. Oh, and that serve is just short off Gilbert. Gilbert went for the pace. It was just a little short. Norton goes down 1. Substitutions for Foxborough. It'll be number 8, Casey O'Keefe, to serve for Foxborough. And that sails long. Nice call by Gilbert. Told everyone to stay away. So we're all tied up at 12. Out goes Catan for Foxborough. And in comes Grace Fortune. So we're back to McGrath serving. She gets a lot of pace on those serves. And that is a double hit, and it's going to go over the Lancers, who now take the lead 13-12. Out goes Walsh. In comes Fleming for Lancers. She'll join DeRoss and Wang up front. You've got Daly, Gilbert, and of course McGrath serving. Here's Treweek. That's Madison O'Brien back to Treweek. She goes for a kill from the far back. There's DeRoss goes for it. Oh, and it just goes out of bounds. So another tied up ball game right now. It's 13-13. Game 2 as we go back and forth here. There's McGrath. Looks like Addish serving for Wang goes to the kill. I'm sorry, that's Grace Fortune serving for Foxborough. DeRoss saves the Daly. Now Wang just gets it over. Beautiful play. Now O'Brien trying to set up Carroll. Carroll just gets it over. Daly gives it up to Fleming. Goes to the kill. Treweek with a nice save. There's O'Brien. Gets to Boudreau. Back and forth they go. Nice play up front by Daly. Tried a little trickery. Treweek. They go low. McGrath with a save. Wang's going to try it. With a tip and gets it. Beautiful play by both sides there. Longest point so far of the match. Norton takes it 14-13. Wang to serve. Gets a deep serve into Treweek. There's O'Brien. Sets up Boudreau. Oh, right there's Gilbert. Daly plays it off the net to Wang, who gets it back over. O'Brien tries to set it. And I think we've got a double hit. So that's going to go to Lancers as they take the lead 15-13. Wang to serve again. She gets it over. That's Fortune. Now O'Brien. There's Boudreau. Oh, Boudreau puts it away. A nice attempt by Gilbert. Number 8 who went to the floor. And we're going to have substitutions for Foxborough. So it's going to be Sarah Addish to serve. Norton up 15-14. Addish goes long. Wang setting up the Ross. She goes for a little tip. Back and forth we go again. This has been a well-played match so far. There's Wang over to Fleming. She goes for the kill, but it's a little low. And we're all tied up again. So lead changes and ties galore in game 2. So Addish to serve again. All tied up at 15 in this second game. Daly goes to the floor. Wang tries to set her up. She goes for the kill, and it goes long. So Foxborough now up 1, 16-15. Addish continuing the serve. She goes into the middle. That's Gilbert. Wang plays it off the net. Fleming gets it over. O'Brien now. Now they go long. That's Gilbert. Now Wang trying to set up Daly. Beautiful tip by Daly from Wang. 16-16. So this will put DeRoss on the service line. The sophomore, big serve, handled by Foxborough. Boudreau just hits it over. Wang all over the floor. Gets it to Gilbert, who gets it over. O'Brien tries to dink it over, but it hits the net and comes back. And Lancers take the lead. So DeRoss to serve again as the Lancers lead 17-16. A lot of pace and deep hit with those serves. Here's Trewick. She does the same. Wang trying to set up. Fleming goes for the kill. And it's in. No one was going to hit that. It was just whether it stayed in or not, and it stayed. 18-16 Lancers. So Lancers clicking on all cylinders with Alexandra DeRoss serving. Another serve with a lot of pace. And there goes Boudreau, gets it in to Ross, now to Wang. Wang over to Gilbert, who just gets it over. Trewick now. O'Brien with a little dink for Foxborough. Gilbert goes to the kill. Trewick's right there. There's O'Brien trying to set up her players. It's kicked over by Emma Keefe. Wang setting up Fleming. Goes for the kill. She doesn't miss many, folks. 19-16 Lancers. So Lancers happy with their play right now. DeRoss to serve again. Another big serve, and that's what's helping here. Foxborough couldn't handle that one. So Lancers up 4 late in game 2. DeRoss to serve. Another boomer. Trewick gets this one. Now O'Brien back to Trewick. She hits it over McGrath's. Perfect set here by Wang. Two-handed by Daly. Now back and forth we go. They're going to set again. Going to set. Oh, a boom. I think Gilbert's been watching Fleming because that's what she does with it. Timeout on the floor. Lancers up 21-16, game 2. All right, we're back after the timeout. It's Lancers 21, Foxborough 16. Game 2 after Foxborough took the first, 25-19. Non-league battle here by two very evenly matched teams, as appears. Well played, good athletes. That's going to be point Lancers, and now they're up 6, closing in on that win for game to tie this match up. I don't know what Coach Kelly Allen said after game 1, but boy, the Lancers look really good in game 2. Double hit or catch as O'Brien tried to set up Boudreau for Foxborough. 23-16. DeRoss continues her fine serving. Another deep serve. Now O'Brien trying to set up Boudreau. She just gets it over McGrath. There's Wang. She's going to set up a teammate. She sets up who else? Fleming tries to put it away. Fine play by Addish. Back and forth they go. This is O'Brien going to try and give it to Boudreau. Nice play. Oh, jeez. McGrath hits the floor. But the point goes over. Wow. So the girls all over the floor. No points taken off here. So it's 23-17 Lancers. Substitutions for Foxborough. So it looks like Boudreau to serve. Boudreau gets that point. As a low, hard serve. Leo tried to handle it, couldn't quite get under it. So 23-18. Lancers still up 5. Boudreau to serve. Leo handles that one. There's Wang going to set up Gilbert. Gilbert goes for it. Nice play by Boudreau. There's O'Brien. Now Keith just gets it over. McGrath to Wang. Wang's going to try and set up Gilbert again. Blocked by McDonald. Back and forth they go. Beautiful play. No one wants to give this point up. But that sails. Point to Norton. 24-18. Game 2. Norton with a chance to close it out here. And in comes Walsh, in for Fleming, who has played a fine game. So Walsh comes in, the senior, to try and serve out game 2, tie this match up. So here we go for Foxborough, but they can't handle it. Point goes to Norton. Norton takes game 2 in this best of 5, 2018. We're all tied up, 1-1. All right, we're back, just about ready to start game 3, all tied up 1-1 after that fine win. A little comeback there for the Lancers. So they're fired up and ready to go. They're already on the court, waiting for Foxborough to take the court. So here we go. You can tell the crowd is totally into this. You got a big Norton crowd, and the Foxborough crowd is very vocal here in support of their team. So athletic director Aaron Sumner should be happy with this performance by the team and by the crowd here on a looks like a special evening, wearing the pink, trying to raise some money for a good cause, the Ellie Fund. So Norton all over the floor, just no regard for their own bodies, just diving all over the floor. And here we go, Wang. Oh, and it almost goes over, but the first point in game 3 goes to Foxborough. So number 2, Grace Fortune, serving for Foxborough here. A junior for the Warriors. So McGrath there. Daly gives it back to her. She's just got to get it over. And there's Keefe. O'Brien back to Keefe, the lefty. Beautiful play by Fleming to save that. And over it goes by Daly. Back and forth we go. That's Boudreau. Now Daly's going to set up. It looked like Fleming there. Little miscommunication by Foxborough results in a Norton point. So nice point by Norton there, as just about everybody touched that ball. It's going to bring up number 4, Victoria Wang, the senior, who's had a fine match so far. So battle at the net, and it's going to be DeRoss that wins that one. No, I'm sorry, that was Foxborough that won that point. So Foxborough takes that point, 2-1 early. So serving now is Addish, Sarah Addish. Back and forth we go. DeRoss tries to put it away. Here goes Boudreau. She tries to put it away, and she does for Foxborough. So Foxborough comes out with the early lead, 3-1. Looks like Treweek, Fortune, Addish, Boudreau. Oh, a nice play by Fleming at the net, but couldn't quite handle it. Boudreau, number 7, that's Madison O'Brien, also out there for Foxborough, and 13, Megan Murphy. And we'll set your Norton Lancer team. Nice play by Wang after McGrath saves it and DeRoss gets it over. Here comes O'Brien. She goes to Murphy. Hits it twice. So you've got Wang out there, you've got Fleming and McGrath, you've got Daly, Gilbert, and now your server, DeRoss. So DeRoss, Wang, and McGrath in the back. Fleming, Gilbert, and Daly up front have played the bulk of the minutes so far tonight. 4-2, Foxborough. So Boudreau's going to go for it. Nice block attempt by Gilbert. They couldn't quite get it. So 5-2 Foxborough. In comes Catan. Out goes Treweek for Foxborough. She'll take a position, number 20, at the front net. So Boudreau to serve for Foxborough. Goes into the corner. McGrath handles it with ease. There's Wang. They're going to go over. That's Gilbert who just gets it over. Trying to set up Murphy. Nice save by Wang. They try and set up Daly. Here comes Foxborough. Catan with the left. McGrath right there. Wang going to set up Fleming. Goes for the kill. Oh, and it's just long. 6-2 Foxborough. So another fine point. We've had many of them so far tonight. The fans are getting their money's worth tonight. Boudreau to serve again. Goes in the corner. McGrath right there. Now Wang. Oh, and it's just long. Gilbert tried to put it away into the corner, and it just sailed long. So 7-2. Lancers trail 5 early in game 3, best of 5. Now it's a best of 3. McGrath handles that. There's Fleming. And over it goes. There's Boudreau. So that's Leo back in the back line for Norton now. Nice play, and that's Wang. Puts it away. Addish tried to go low to get it, couldn't quite get there. So Walsh comes in to serve, and out goes Fleming. So Lancers trail 4. There's Fortune. O'Brien over to Murphy. Point goes to Norton. So Walsh to serve again for Norton. Norton now cutting into the lead. Trailing 3. There's Addish. Now Fortune. They got to get it over. So they all ran into each other, Addish and Catan. They both were trying to get it. But it results in a Norton point. So Norton cuts further into the lead, now trailing only 2. Walsh with another nice serve. Fortune goes low to get it. Now Addish will hit it over. Nice play by Addish on the feed from O'Brien. Substitutions for Foxborough. Here comes Regan, number 4, and McDonald, number 11. So 8-5. Number 4, that's Sarah Regan, the junior, will serve for Foxborough. Booming serve. So Walsh tried to get under it, but it went out of bounds. Point Foxborough, 9-5. Regan with another big serve. There's Addish. McDonald tries to set up Catan, but it won't go. Point goes to Norton. So with Norton trailing 9-6, it'll be Caroline Daly on the service line for Norton, trying to cut further into the Foxborough lead. Nice serve by Daly, and they can't handle it. Murphy tried to get it over to a teammate, but it didn't quite get there. So 9-7. Foxborough up 2. Daly with another good serve. That's Boudreau. And they're going to try and set up McDonald. Nice save by Walsh. Back and forth they go. Boudreau up front. They're going to try and set up Catan here. Goes for the kill, but it goes long. So Lancers have cut it to 1 finally. Fine play by Walsh back there in the back line. The senior, number 14. Now Daly to serve. There's Addish, just gets it over. Daly's going to try and set up a teammate. McGrath. Block, does it stay in? So point goes over to Foxborough. So 10-8 Foxborough, and number 10, Nelson, to serve. Wang tries for the kill. Nice play by Boudreau. Gilbert over. Catan. Nice play by Walsh. Back and forth they go. And Gilbert and Wang, little miscommunication. It happens. I'll tell you what, it's not because of lack of hustle. Boy, do these kids play. 11-8, Foxborough up. Nelson to serve again. Oh, and that's a tough one. It takes the net, falls over. And that gives the Foxborough a 3-point lead heading to midway through the third. But that one's short, so it gives the point back. 12-9, Foxborough with that point. Gilbert to serve, number 8. Booming serve, Boudreau handles it. Now Catan, she tips it over. Wang to Daly, sets up to Ross. Partially blocked by Catan, but it stays on their side of the net, and that means another point by your Norton Lancers. So they cut the lead 12-10. Gilbert to serve again. The senior captain. That point is going to be Foxborough. So Foxborough up 3, 13-10. About midway through the third. That's going to bring number 20, Catan, the senior for Foxborough. So she gets a nice serve in there. Back and forth they go, and that one's under. So point Foxborough. So Norton trailing 4. Nice serve. Big hit, nice, beautiful save by Walsh. Has played a fantastic game here in game 3, and Norton ends up with a point. Beautiful play by Walsh and the rest of her teammates. 14-11. So that's going to bring Destiny McGrath. Here comes Fleming, and out goes Walsh to a lot of high fives. Very well played. So McGrath to serve now. Norton trailing 3. Gets a lot of pace on that. So Trewick just going to get it over. Down to the floor they go. There's Gilbert. Trying to set up Emma Keefe. Gilbert with a nice save deep in the back. And Wang tries to hit it, but it just sails long. So fine play by both teams again. It's becoming redundant, but that's what we're watching here. A finely played game by 2 very well-coached teams. And that one's short. So the score 15-12, Foxborough. Victoria Wang will be serving for the Lancers. Trying to get on a little run here. That one's going to be tough. A beautiful play. Oh, a beautiful play by Nelson for Foxborough, but it went for naught as they couldn't quite get it over. Lancers cut it to 2, 15-13. Wang with another big serve, deep. There's Fortunate Treweek. Now Emma Keefe. Oh, right on the line. You couldn't have placed it any better if you walked it over yourself. 16-13. Substitutions for Foxborough. So in to serve is Sarah Addish, and also joining the crew is Megan Murphy, number 13 on the front line. So Addish to serve. Nice play by Fleming. She tried to just tip it over. Boudreau goes for the kill. It goes long. So we're back to a 2-point game as we go back and forth here. To Ross, back on the service line for the Lancers. Big serve, that's Addish. That one goes out. So that's going to be a Norton point. We've got a 1-point game. Norton trailing 1, 16-15. Getting deep into game number 3. To Ross with a finally placed Treweek there. There's Murphy who gets it back to teammates. And that was number 4, Regan, who just put it over. Nice play. Goes for the kill. Oh, yeah, you guessed it. It's Fleming with the kill. So big, booming hit by Fleming. Another one to tie it all up at 16. DeRoss continues her serve as Norton ties, looking to take the lead. Big serve. And that's going to be another point for Norton on a double hit. Nice play by Grace Fortune for Foxborough, but they couldn't handle it after that. Substitutions. Here comes Madison O'Brien back in for Sarah Regan. DeRoss. There's Addish. Now O'Brien. Addish. Oh, a little slip. Little teammates crossed up. You don't want to see him get hurt. So now, with the score tied 17-17 in the third, timeout on the floor. All right, we're back after the timeout. Head coach Colleen Spalding of Foxborough. Very vocal, very positive, great coaching. And you could tell the coaching on the other side with Kelly Allen. She hasn't sat down the whole game. Encouraging, teaching, that's what it's all about, high school sports. And Norton gets another point. So out of the timeout, Norton strikes again with DeRoss on the service line. 19-16. Norton trying to get on a run here and close out game 3 to take a 2-1 lead. Another big serve. That's Addish. There's O'Brien. And Treweek, and there's the hits. So Norton again, so a little bit of miscommunication. Foxborough settling down now. And DeRoss on a roll serving for Norton as Norton goes up 4. Another deep serve. Oh, and it's just wide. So that point on that play goes to Foxborough as the serve is out of bounds. It's going to bring up Woodrow to serve for Foxborough. Out goes DeRoss after fine serving. Norton leading 2017. Wang sets up Daly with a nice little dink. Back and forth they go. Nice play by Addish by Foxborough. Now Wang. Good block by O'Brien on the Fleming kill. Back and forth they go. What a point. So Foxborough takes that one. Nice block up front by O'Brien as Fleming went for, I don't know, her 20th kill of the night so far. So 2018, Lance is still leading by 2, Boudreau serving for Foxborough. So Gilbert tries to play it off the net. Nothing doing. We've got a 1-point game, and this is the way it's been for most of the night, but certainly game 2 and 3. Boudreau hits to McGrath. Now McGrath to Wang. Oh, big hit by Gilbert. Back and forth they go. Addish hits it over. Nice play by Wang off of Leo, but it's point to Foxborough. So we're all tied up. 20-20, another timeout on the floor. 20-20, 1 game each. Foxborough Norton. All right, we're back after the timeout. Well, so far after every timeout, pretty much, Coach Kelly Allen and staff has punched all the right buttons. Boudreau to serve. Catan with a big hit. Catan for Foxborough, puts it away, puts Foxborough up 21-20. Norton so focused. They just need to get on a little run here. Boudreau to serve again. Goes into the corner. McGrath handles that. There's Wang. Sets up Gilbert. Oh, just out. Went for the kill. 22-20 Foxborough. Game 3. Boudreau to serve again. Norton waiting. So that's Leo over to Wang. Wang to Daly, who gets it over. There's Addish for Foxborough. Now Boudreau. And back and forth we go. Here we go again. Catance again. Oh, she puts it away as it goes off Wang. Fine play by O'Brien also. We've got another timeout on the floor. 23-20 Foxborough, game 3. All right, we're back after the timeout. It's 23-20 Foxborough. Norton trailing 3. Boudreau, number 12, to continue serving for the Warriors. Norton needs to point, obviously, big time here. There's McGrath and Wang. She sets it up. Over it goes by Gilbert. Addish. There's O'Brien. Now Addish. She goes deep. Kept in by Leo. There's Wang. Daly's just going to get it over. She does. Back and forth they go. There's Catan. She goes in the corner. Nice save. Back and forth. You could tell how bad each team wants this point. Oh, and it's sent out of bounds by Murphy. Went for the kill for Foxborough. It's 23-21. In comes Walsh for Fleming. Walsh will serve for Norton. So if Walsh can get on a roll here, so perfectly placed. Down goes Fortune to get it. And Megan Murphy for Foxborough. Back and forth they go. That's Daly for it. Now Catan. Oh, Catan puts it away. She's found her feet here in game 3. So 24-21. Foxborough up 3. Serving. So it'll be number 4, Sarah Regan, to serve for Norton, for Foxborough to Norton. Nice play by Daly. Wang tries to set up McGrath. McGrath responds to the block, and now Daly over. There's Addish, Regan, Catan again. Oh, and it goes off Leo. So that's game 3 goes to Foxborough. 25-21. Foxborough leads this match 2-1. All right, we're back. As you can see, Coach Allen, she's ready. She's got the team fired up. After they lost game 1, they came back with a vengeance to take game 2. So Foxborough takes game 3. Let's see what they can do in game 4. So up front, you're going to have Wang, McGrath, and DeRoss, and you've got Fleming, Daly, and Gilbert in the back on the back line. You've got Catan, who had a great game for Foxborough in game 3, up front, and it looks like you've got Fortune and Emma Keefe. You've got Nelson. We'll see who else. As soon as that referee has the play, looks like Woodrow's going to be serving for Foxborough to start game 4. McGrath goes down, gets it. Daly tries to set up DeRoss, goes over. And also you have O'Brien out there, number 7, who has also played well tonight for Foxborough. There haven't been too many that haven't played well for either team, and that's why you have this close match. So Woodrow, there's Daly, going to set up Wang. She goes to put it away. Nice save by Nelson, but the point will be Norton's. So we start out early at 1-1. And it'll be number 10, Destiny McGrath, the junior, for Norton to serve. Oh, Catan goes for the kill, but this time comes up empty. So 2-1 Lancers. So far, every game has been close. There's McGrath with another deep hit. O'Brien. So they get it over. Nelson just gets it over. Set up Wang again. Just out of bounds. So 2-2 as we go back and forth. That'll be number 2, Grace Fortune, the junior, for Foxborough to serve. So Wang handles it easily. Daly sets up to Ross. She goes for the tip, kind of got caught in the wrong position. But that'll be a Foxborough point, 3-2. Fortune to serve. That's Gilbert. Now to Daly. DeRoss just going to get it over. Back and forth we go. Here again, there's Catan. She's going to go for it. Gilbert goes low, but can't handle that one. No one probably could. 3-2 Foxborough on the Catan kill. So Fortune will serve another. She goes deep in the corner. Wang handles it with easy. Daly's going to set Wang up again. They go for the block up front, but they can't handle that. So Kiefer Catan tried to block the Wang kill, but they come up empty. So 3-3, and that'll bring Victoria Wang to the service line for Norton. So a little conversation, everything's settled. Wang serving. She goes deep in front. There's O'Brien. Oh, and that's going to be point Norton. Nice play by DeRoss up front. We're all tied up again, 4-4. So Wang goes deep there. Back and forth they go again. There's Keefe. McGrath goes down low. Daly gets it. And over she goes by Gilbert. There's O'Brien trying to set up Keefe with the left. She finishes it. So Keefe from O'Brien. And we have substitutions. So serving now will be Sarah Addish. And out goes Nelson for Foxborough. So Grath goes down low to get it. There's Wang. Gets it over to DeRoss. O'Brien. Now Catan. He hits a nice play by Daly and now McGrath. They try to save it. So 5-4 Foxborough. Addish to serve again. Now McGrath. Fleming just goes straight over. Sometimes you can catch the team napping. Addish hits it. It goes out. That's going to be a Norton point. So Norton takes that point. It'll be DeRoss on the service line. She had a big service in game 2. So they have it listed as 6-5. I thought it was 6-6, but 6-5 Foxborough. Catan goes again, and that's blocked up front. That was Gilbert with a fine block. 6-6. So see if DeRoss magic can come through again here on the service line. There's O'Brien. Set up Murphy. Nope, Wang wants to set up Gilbert. She goes long, it's in. She goes deep in that corner, and it's in. Point, Norton. Norton takes the lead, 7-6. So lead changes and ties are the norm here in this match. DeRoss with another deep serve with a lot of pace. Ryan, that's Murphy. McGrath, a nice play. They set up Fleming. Ooh, Fleming went for the kill. Came up a little short that time, and that doesn't happen often. So substitutions for both teams. For Norton, out goes DeRoss. In comes Leo. She'll join McGrath and Fleming in the back. And you've got Wang, Gilbert, and Daly up front. So there's Wang. He's going to try and set. Nope, not Daly up. Gilbert goes. Oh, and it's just wide. Oh, ref says he's not sure. Nope, that's point Foxborough, 8-7. So 8-7 Foxborough. Every game's important, but this one Norton has to have. There's McGrath to Wang. Going to set up Gilbert. Goes for a kill. Catan saves it. Go again, it's in. And that was Boudreau who put it away. Took the feed from Regan and put it away. Nice save by Catan, who will be serving. Low serve, nice play by Norton to get it over. Wang trying to set up the big guns. Nice save by Catan off the Daly attempt. But that is going to be a Norton point. So it's substitutions again. Out goes Fleming, in comes Walsh. So it looks like it's 9-8 Foxborough with Walsh to serve. She had a great game in game 2 also and helped lead Norton to that victory in that game. So that point goes to Foxborough. It's 10-8 Foxborough. And that's going to bring Sarah Reagan, the junior, to serve for Foxborough, leading 10-8 over your Norton Lancers. McGrath just gets it over. Woodrow's going to go for it. Partially blocked by Gilbert, who then gets it back over. There's Reagan. She's going to go to Murphy. Wang to Daly. Now you got to go over, and Gilbert does. Oh, and they call it hit the net, so that's going to be a Norton point. Great point both ways. Norton comes up with it, though. So 10-9, Norton trailing 1. Caroline Daly at your service line for the Lancers. So deep serve. That's Nelson who hits it over to Reagan. Beautiful play by Leo. And gets it back. Oh, what a play by number 2. There's Walsh who goes low. Now McGrath's going to try and tip it over. Keeps it alive. What a play by Walsh. What reaction. Back and forth they go. McDonald, now Boudreau. Oh, and it's in. Leo goes to the floor. What a point. Wow, they're both teams leaving it all on the floor. Leo goes out, in comes DeRoss. So another finely played game so far, back and forth. Lancers trailing 2, 11-9. McGrath gets it to Wang, who just doesn't make mistakes. Those two together. So puts it away for Foxborough. So 12-9. Foxborough took games 1 and 3, 25-19, 25-21 respectively. Norton grabbed game 2, 25-18, and here we are in game 4. At that point now, Foxborough leading your Norton Lancers 13-9. Looks like Nelson serving. Wang's going to try and put it away. Blocked by McDonald, and it's how that stayed in, but it did. And point Foxborough. So substitution. In comes number 24, Chloe Gallagher for the Lancers. So Walsh to Daly. Oh, booming by Gilbert. Beautifully tipped by Boudreau, though. And point Foxborough. Norton timeout. Score 15-9. Lancers trailing 6. Game 4. All right, we're back after the timeout. It'll be Boudreau serving for Foxborough. Norton trailing 6. That's short, so that's how to start the coming out of the timeout. 15-10. Norton down 5. So Gallagher out, DeRoss in at the front line, joining McGrath and Wang. You've got Walsh, Daly, and serving will be Gilbert. Big booming serve. Handled by Foxborough, and Boudreau tips it over. It's just as good as a kill sometimes. 16-10. Norton trailing 6. Catan to come in and Treweek to go out for Foxborough. She'll join Emma Keefe and number 11, Shannon McDonald in the front line for Foxborough. Down goes Gilbert. Nice play by Daly, keeps it alive, gets it to DeRoss, puts a mustard on that one. McGrath comes flying all the way from the other side of the court to try and save it, but couldn't quite do it. So point Foxborough. So that's 12. Boudreau serving again. So point goes over to Foxborough. They're up 18-10 in this game 4, best of 5 match. Foxborough leading 2-1. Substitution. Comes number 20, Kia. McGrath goes to the floor to try and get that serve. But if falls in for Foxborough. Norton's got to dig deep here, get back in this, trailing 20-10. That's Fleming. It's a Daly. Wants to set somebody up. Oh, tried to set Wang up at the net, but it just a little too far. Went into the net. So point goes to Foxborough. I think the score is 21-10, but we'll keep an eye on that. Reed's 20-10 right now. Here's Daly to DeRoss. Goes deep. Kept in by Nelson. And McKeith tries to go with the left, but it's blocked by DeRoss and Wang. So we've got the score at 20-11. So serving Destiny McGrath. Destiny can get on a roll here. They could pick up a lot of points, and there's one of them. So 20-12. 20-12, so up front, you've got Wang, DeRoss, and Fleming. You've got 20 Keogh, 21 Daly, and serving Destiny McGrath. So back and forth. There's Catan. Nice. Kept in. Here comes DeRoss for the kill. Nothing doing there. Saved by Nelson. There's Keith. Just gets it over. Keogh trying to serve. Now Fleming goes for a big block by Catan. And now it comes with the left. It goes off Daly. So fine play all the way around, but Catan got the last one in with a big block and then put it away. So 21-12, Foxborough. And it's going to bring up Grace Fortune to serve. Here's McGrath to Daly. Going to try and set up Wang. A little dink. Picked up by Nelson. Here's Regan. Catan again with the left. McGrath keeps it in as she goes to the floor. Pounded by Keogh, but it just sails out. So 22-12. Just got to go point by point here for the Lancers. Fortune to serve. There's McGrath. Handles it nicely. There's Daly. Now McGrath will just get it over. She does. Nelson goes down. There's Catan. Goes with the right hand. Goes off the Keogh. So 23-12. Catan, the last two games, has been all over that front line. So out goes Daly. And in comes Lillian Antonelli, the sophomore. She'll join Fleming and DeRoss in the front line for Norton. There's Wang. Gets it to Antonelli. Wang puts it away. So nice feed from Antonelli. Wang puts it away. So Wang to serve. Norton trailing 10. Keith tries to put it away. It's blocked by DeRoss. So let's see if that can't get the girls fired up here. They've played a fine match, as has Foxborough. Foxborough leading in the fourth game, also leading in games 2-1. Wang with another deep serve. That's what you have to do. Catan, this time she just dinks it to a place no one's at. So now Foxborough with a chance to take this match up 24-14, and in comes Sarah Addish, replacing number 10, Pam Nelson. So Addish to serve, trying to give her team, the visiting team, the victory. McGrath to Wang. DeRoss. And double hit. So that's a double hit, and that's the game. 25-14, Foxborough takes game 4 to take the match 3-1. What a match it was. Beautiful match, well coached, well played, and a fine night. So for NortonMediaCenter.org, good night, everybody.